good morning. I'm gonna ignore my timer because I'm actually ready to go. I have to do something about that timer. That's one I just kind of threw in there and it defaults to 10 minutes. And I know there's a way to shorten it or even get rid of it, but I just haven't gotten around to it yet. So, hey, let's start. Katie's here, so we can start. So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Thank you for being here. My name is Nomad, and I am a novice streamer. Been doing it for a little while, but I've been kind of on and off, and trying to get back into the swing of things. And I normally stream a lot of Star Citizen. Sometimes I stream the Division 2, but there's some odd issue where using the voice meter software screws up the Division, and it goes down to literally 1 frame per second, maybe 1 frame every 2 seconds. It's really wild. I have to shut down voice meter in order to play the Division. So, oh, you like that? And this communicator is actually one I've had for a while. The battery died in it a couple of years ago, and I had to search for a new battery because you can't just change the battery. There's no way to, you have to do surgery on it. So I went online, I found a thing where a dude who actually replaced the battery. The battery is extremely hard to find. It's a very small little rechargeable battery, but I found one, and I was actually able to bring it back alive. However, in my financial wisdom, which I don't have financial wisdom, they reissued these communicators. This is the really nice one from the Wand company. This is a Bluetooth communicator. I can actually take phone calls with this. It can connect to my phone and everything, and it's really kind of expensive. But I went and bought another one a few months ago. It's sitting out in my living room, still in the box. So one of these days I have to take that out of the box. And but yeah, I like to keep this here. This one works, and it has the new battery in it. But I do have another brand new one that I haven't even broken out of the box yet. I think it was on sale a little bit. I think it was slightly discounted, but I just went and bought it anyway. I don't normally do that, but I love these communicators so much, and I wanted to have one that was working. So thank you very much. I appreciate you noticing that. So anyway, here I am, and oh shoot, I forgot to turn on my little. I have an R2D2. Yeah, I can show you. Got R2D2, and he does his thing, and then I have like an Enterprise light that kind of changes colors, but I can't lift that one up. That one's kind of back there. And I turn those on when I'm in play mode. When I'm working, I don't turn them on. As soon as I get off work, I turn those on. Anyway, yeah, and 7 of 9. This is from a magazine from July 1999. When I used to, I worked for a video game developer. When did I get that? Because this came from me from New Jersey. I acquired it from, I used to work for a video game developer when I lived in New Jersey. I was just the IT guy. I was a game tester, then I was the IT guy. One of the IT guys. So I wasn't part of the creative process, so I don't want people to think that anything like that. But, oh yeah, there's the figure too. Wow, you're noticing everything on my desk. That's cool. I like that. If I can get her into the camera a little bit more. Can you see it? Yes, you can. That was like from a trade show, and I ended up acquiring it. So, yeah, so there you go. So anyway, without further ado, let's run some trains, shall we? I'm doing this specifically for my friend Katie. Even though I run the trains, I like running the trains, but I actually had someone who wanted to see somebody run Train Sim World on the LIRR route. And it just so happens that I was, that's like one of the things that I like doing. Because actually one of the routes I was actually born in Brooklyn, New York, and this train route runs right past, like 2 blocks from the place where I was born, like where we lived when I was born in Brooklyn, New York. It runs right past it. As I actually identified this. Now, obviously, it doesn't look exactly like it does. It's just, it's just scenery fluff. But it does actually have that street, and I actually roll over the street called Albany Avenue, and it runs right over Albany Avenue. And one of the stops that it stops at is Nostrand Avenue, which is like right in my neighborhood. So I didn't even realize that when I got the sim, because even though I lived in Brooklyn, I never took the LIRR. I know there was never any reason for me to take that train anywhere. I never went out to Long Island, but it was, it ran right by where I lived all the time. So, but I wanted to run these trains because it was like, I wanted to run this route because it's like basically in the area where I grew up. Now I live in Texas, so I'm far away from there, but it's still, I still wanted to run the trains through an area where I grew up. So, but yeah, it actually runs right over the street where I lived when I was born. So that was pretty cool. I identified that. So I don't know if we're gonna get that part of the route today. I just pick up whatever route is that I'm currently just doing. It just kind of assigns it. Got a little bit of coffee there. And I am going to get in game. Oh, I see why. Oh, I see that. Oh, okay. Yeah. This voice meter is pretty cool once you have it figured out, but sometimes it takes a little bit. Yes, I am absolutely a Giants fan. We did really crappy this year. It was a horrible year, but I gotta stick to my Giants roots. We moved to New Jersey when I was in 3rd grade, just right across the river, and we lived about 20 minutes north of Giants Stadium, so we were right there. You're a Raiders fan? That's cool. Now they're in LA. No, not LA. Las Vegas. Now they're in Las Vegas with a very impressive stadium, brand new stadium, SoFi Stadium. So, Katie, let's go. Let's take some trains. There it is, Long Island Railroad. See, that's me. Look at me, looking all duff and dapper with my bald head. I don't even have a bald head. I've got gray hair because I'm old. But oh, what am I doing? I'm talking and like the microphones, I don't even have the microphone like down near my face. You should probably be able to hear me better. Go Raiders runs. I'm not even using this microphone. This microphone is not in, so it's this one. Okay. Wow. But I'm glad you like American football. Just like I like what's in, I guess you'd call it real football or soccer. I do like it. I don't watch it as much as I like, but being from a Nigerian family, you kind of gotta like football, real football. First SB I saw on TV was Bears and Pats in 1986. Oh, but for some reason the Raiders appealed to me. Yeah, they were a big tough team back then. You can't stand soccer and you live in the UK? I thought everybody loved soccer. Well, I guess that's a poor assumption that I should be making. I shouldn't make that assumption. But I'm just surprised that you like American football but not soccer. But hey, that's cool. But yeah, the Raiders were a force to be reckoned with back then. You know, when they were in Oakland, they were just incredibly insane. And the great coach John Madden coached them, and unfortunately, he just passed away recently, just right around Christmas. And yeah, John Madden was an incredible. Soccer equals brainless, gridiron equals intelligence. Wow. I've never heard anybody say that before. I would have thought, well, I wouldn't think that it was the other way around, because I played football for 1 year in high school, so I can't claim that I'm some football aficionado, but I got an insight into the game, which made me appreciate it even more. I was a big football fan when I was a kid, but I played in my junior year in high school, and I got a much more intense appreciation of it, and the complexities of it, and I love it. Gridiron is like chess with men in tight shorts. Okay. But see, that's the way I look at soccer. I think soccer is like an incredible chess match. But hey, that's cool that you appreciate football. That is really awesome. So you watch it when you must like it when we go to the UK and have our games over there like we do every year. I think that was one of the coolest things they ever did, is start playing over, bring some of the games over there to the UK. Have you ever got a chance to actually go to a game when it's in the UK? You prefer the set pieces of gridiron and all the strat. It is an amazingly strategic and complex game. I really like the complexity of the game. That's what really fascinates me. Let me bring my music down a little bit because I can't hear myself. Oh, you supported a local team many years ago? I even had to go once for a laugh and ended up with 2 cracked ribs. Oh yeah, I remember you saying that. You tell that story. Oh man. Oh shoot. I have to unlock the doors. Wait a minute. Where am I? What am I doing? Unlock left. So here we are. We are in Hempstead, Long Island. Here's the train. Oh, we're at the beginning route. I don't even know where we're going. I'm not going to pay attention to the timetable because I'm always late anyway. Wow, cracked ribs. You say that they were padded up and you weren't. So that's like, I don't even know how you could do that. You know, either those guys should have taken their pads off or they should have given you pads. I mean, I think that's obvious, but man. That is amazing. You're one tough person, though. You're one tough woman. I give you a lot of credit. Lock the doors. So we are in Hempstead, Long Island, and we're heading east into. I guess we're going towards Manhattan. Are we set? Oh no, I'm not even set. Oh my god. I gotta set my train up. Key. Forward. Where'd I go? Brakes. To max. Headlights. Bright. Marker lights are on. Charge the brakes. Okay, we're gonna do really crappy on the timetable, so we're just not gonna worry about it. And we are pulling out of Hempstead on our way to Floral Park. Another thing I like to do, do you do any of the adventures, like any of the like finding the maps and putting down the fire extinguishers and all that kind of stuff. I was doing that the other day. I wasn't even running any trains. I was just going to station, finding, putting up the maps and putting up the advertisements and finding fire extinguishers and mending fences. So this is Long Island, New York. This is basically what it looks like. It's really an accurate representation for the most part. I mean, those are these kind of generic houses. They don't really look like that, obviously. You see the same thing probably on UK routes, but or German routes. But it's fairly, if you look at a map, Google Maps, and look at it, it's fairly accurate. It's pretty good. I hate to say this, but hardly play Train Sim World and don't really like US routes, but this one appeals to... Oh, okay, cool. Well, I really kind of like it. It's oh shoot. Oh, okay, I'm not stopping here. I was like, I'm not gonna stop here. Well, I'm not going that fast. But there's no stop. This is not a stop. I still have 4 miles to go before my next stop. Yeah, you should pick it up when it's on sale. There's, when I first started, I think I told you this the other day. Oh, that's one of the fences I fixed. When I'm over speed. When I first started, there was a German commuter route that I like to run. The other guy that we were watching on stream, he was the one talking about it. Every once in a while, I think about going back to that one, just for the heck of it. But there's a lot of them. I like a lot of these routes, but since I live in the U.S., I like to try the U.S. routes. This one, Amtrak, also the Northeast Corridor. Northeast Corridor is where I lived, so it's kind of nice. Every once in a while, I think about picking up Train Sim because they have actual New Jersey Transit trains, but I don't want to pick up a whole nother sim, I kind of like Train Sim World. I don't want to pick up Train Simulator. But I looked, and they have New Jersey Transit trains and New Jersey Transit routes, and I'm tempted because that is also where I grew up in New Jersey. So I don't know. But yeah, one of these days I have to go back to the European routes here in Train Sim World and do those again. They were fun. And I like these. I like modern trains. I like the modern trains, but every once in a while I gotta try to do some freight trains as well. I've only tinkered with those a little bit, but I'd like to try to do like a big freight train at some point. But I enjoy doing this. I really do. I really like the commuter trains. Yeah, I know. Train Sim is a whole different kind of thing, and like I said, I haven't gotten it. I thought about it, and then when I saw Train Sim World, I was like, oh, let me try this instead. So this one, I think, has more stuff to do, a little more structured. But I am tempted by Train Sim every once in a while, but I don't know. This is Garden City. We're still in Long Island, heading toward Queens and Brooklyn. So you survived all the storms, Katie, I suppose, and your guitars did okay, swaying in the wind on your walls. Oh my God, that's amazing what you guys went through.
have I done? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, I have to do this. Almost went over speed. What you like about the DLC is the cabs are like a lot of UK units. Oh, yeah. .6 miles to Floral Park. It feels so strange to just go flying right through a station like this, but I guess that's how it is. Alright, we gotta start thinking about slowing down. And they are silver and black. Oh, yeah, there you go. Raiders. The Raiders. That's what Chris Berman does it. The Raiders. Yeah, I'm not paying too much attention to my timetable. I know I'm going to be late. Oh, you had a silver and black motorcycle? Oh, you ride motorcycles too? Holy cow. You are just the most awesome... You're the most awesome person I've ever met. Oh, this is 60 miles an hour. I still got a half a mile to go before the station. Here we go. Alright, we gotta get down to 45. That's for the winds. They died down a lot. But I did wake up to a snowstorm. But we don't have snow like you had in... Oh, yeah. New York was just crazy. But that's what I grew up with. I kind of miss that kind of snow. 3-4 feet. Because we get snow here in Texas, but very rarely. Like, to that degree, you know? Oop. Like, we had it a couple of weeks ago. And, we got like about two inches, maybe 3 inches, and then the next day it was all gone. That's how it is here. Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. You see me all bundled up here because it's like 40 degrees overnight, which was actually pretty decent lately. So the next few days it's going to be really nice here. It's going to be in like the 50s and 60s, so I cannot complain. All right, unlock right. Here we are. I don't mind the cold too much because, you know, I grew up in New Jersey, so I got used to it. And I used to ski when I was in high school, and I really liked skiing, so, you know, I don't mind the cold. If it's gonna be cold, I want snow, because I like the snow and I like to have fun at the snow, in the snow. But if it's just gonna be just cold, then I don't like it. You know, like the one thing I've always wanted to do, I've never done it in my life, and I always wanted to do, is ride a snowmobile. And the company I work for a company that that does outdoor recreation, education, and certifications. So you want to get a hunting license, fishing license, you want to learn how to fish, you want to learn how to do boating properly. My company teaches that. We have online courses, and we also facilitate state and local governments with their online recreational boat registration and all that, all the systems that they use for people to go on and register their boat, register their vehicles and whatnot. We make that software for a lot of the states, but we also teach people how to hunt, how to fish, how to bow hunting and whatnot. And one of our certifications is snowmobiling. So as an employee, I can actually take that course. I think I can take it for free. So one of these days I gotta do it, but I don't live in an area where I have access to snowmobiles. You're not good with boats? You used to do freshwater fishing. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's one thing I hardly ever did. I dabbled with fishing. I had a roommate for a little while. He was really into fishing. He actually gave me one of his fishing rods, and we went fishing a couple of times locally here. So I'd love to get in touch with him and do that again. He since got married, and he has kids, so I don't get to see him as often as I'd like. But he doesn't live too far. He kind of got a house like kind of far out, but he still works in the area, but it's kind of far from me. So we've been trying to, every once in a while we try to get together. So I got to reach out to him, and one of these days try to go fishing again. Yeah, right? Yeah. He's got somebody to answer to now. See, I don't. I'm a free man. Which has its pluses and minuses. I've never been married, never had any kids. So that's good and that's bad. I'm like, I kind of wish that I did at sometimes, but I enjoy my freedom. But I'm free because out of necessity. I'm like, oh well, I never had to deal with that. But I don't know. But yeah, I figured once he got married, I wasn't gonna get to see him as much as as we did before. And sure enough, I hardly ever see him. But that's okay. That's okay. He's pretty happy. And I'm very happy for him. And I met his wife. And she's really cool. So, yeah, she's pretty awesome. So. I've never done... what am I trying to say? I've never done Train Sim World and actually engaged with somebody on chat. This is the first time. I actually did do Train Sim World on stream once before. But I think it was just like one time. But like nobody was in chat. So I was just like, so I just kind of went on and just talked. So it's nice to have somebody to show the sim to. I actually have a half brother. My father and my mom and dad, separated and got divorced. And he ended up marrying another woman when I was really young. And I have a half brother, and now he is a motorman. He runs New York subway trains. He actually drives New York trains in the New York subway. Streaming does add diversion to the game you're in. Yeah, you know, it does, but it's fun. You know, it's fun. I like it. Oh shoot, 15 miles an hour. Oh, I still got a ways. Do, 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 do. Oh, is this my final? No, I don't think this is my final stop on this route. The thing I like to focus on is making sure I don't go over the speed limit. So I don't care if I go slow, but I also don't want to be ridiculously late to any of these stations. Now, see, I'm already 2.5 minutes late for this one, but I don't really care at this point. I don't think you get less points, but I don't think it's like a drastic reduction in points, but look at that. There's the start of some kind of mission there. Getting goals in Train Sim World 2 is far easier than it is in Train Sim. Oh, they give gold medals in Train Sim too? Train Sim as well? Oh, open the doors, man. Oh, career scenarios. Oh, okay, cool. Every once in a while, I toy with the idea of getting train simulator, just to have it. But I'm more. I still want to get, you know, I want to focus on getting into flight sim. Like I said, I mean, I don't know if you can see them. Let me pause this for a second. Right on the other side of this cup, right down there. Can you see them? My Alpha, my Honeycomb, Alpha, and Bravo in the box. Still haven't taken them out of the box yet. I got them both like last spring. But I still haven't gotten the flight sim yet in order to start flying it. I do a lot of DCS. But I have joysticks for that. I have Thrustmaster Warthog throttle and stick. That's down there, and I have my Crosswind rudder pedals. I gotta hook all that up. So one of these days, really soon, I filed my taxes. I'm getting a refund, so maybe I'll go ahead and splurge and finally get Flight Sim 2020 and start flying. There is no scoring in standard or free roam and quick drive scenarios. Oh, okay. But I really love to drive those New Jersey Transit trains. Okay, we're heading into Penn Station. That's 10 miles. All right, we got a ways. Slow out of the yard. Slow out of the station. Okay, so it's 9 o'clock here. 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. So it's 3:24 where you are. 3 in the afternoon. I had myself a nice little breakfast. I'm gonna chill out in my little office here. 15:24. Gonna make myself some nice spaghetti and ground and meat tonight. Just in the mood for some spaghetti. So I went and got that yesterday. Tomorrow is the Daytona 500. So I'm making sandwiches, simple sandwiches tomorrow for the race. Got a little bit of chip and dip left over from the Super Bowl. So yeah. Yeah, I was just in the mood. You know what? I'm very easily influenced by by advertising. And what was it? There was some commercial where somebody had like this spaghetti. They had this spaghetti dish, and I saw the pasta on the dish on the plate, and it was all covered in sauce. And I was like, "Wow, that looks really good," and I couldn't stop thinking about it. So I'm a victim of advertising. So I saw that, and I was like, "Wow." I really want some spaghetti. So I just said, I'm going to make spaghetti on Saturday. Yes, Daytona 500 is NASCAR. I'm a bit of a NASCAR fan. I am also a big Formula One fan. I watch every single Formula One race. I get up early Sunday mornings and watch them live when I can here. Unless they're in Japan or something where it's on at midnight, then I don't. I used to follow IndyCar too. And here's the interesting thing. When IndyCar was just IndyCar, I followed it religiously. But years ago, I don't know if you remember this. Remember when they split and they became two different leagues? And I got pissed off about that for some reason, and I stopped watching. So I slowly came back to IndyCar. I always watch the Indianapolis 500 though. That's one thing I always do because it's such a festive weekend. And what's nice is that when they do it right, you got Formula One at Monaco in the morning, Indy 500 in the afternoon, and then a big NASCAR race that evening. So I sit and watch racing all day long that day on Memorial Day. Is it Memorial Day? Yeah, Memorial Day weekend. So last year it didn't happen. They got because of COVID and everything, the Formula One schedule changed. So they weren't on the same weekends. I think this year they're going to be on the same weekend again. I got to check. But that is a great day. And then I'm off work the next day. So you used to follow Formula One and you walked away from it? Oh, what made you walk away? Because I watch Formula One more than I watch NASCAR. Now, that's easy to do because NASCAR, there's so many races. It's like every weekend, starting from this weekend all the way through to almost Christmas. Okay? And with only a couple of weekends when there's no races. So that's a lot of racing to be watching. But Formula One's a little more spread out. So I tend to catch almost every race. And the ones that are on at like midnight, live, I just record and then watch later on in the day. But I have the Formula One app on my phone, and I follow the race when it's live, and I really, really like it. So it's nice that they had. Although I'm a big Lewis Hamilton fan, it was nice that somebody else won the championship for once. A bit of controversy, but it was nice that somebody finally beat Mercedes this year. Because they were just so dominant. But, it gets boring if only one team always wins. Oh, you're a Hamilton fan too? Cool. Yeah, I was a little sad that he didn't make it, but he's been the reigning champ for several years in a row. So, I'm okay with somebody else taking it for once. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm not going to say let somebody else win, but it's good that other teams have figured it out. Red Bull figured it out, and they were able to compete against Mercedes. So you stopped watching at the end of 2020 as I felt it was being mismanaged with too many outside influences. Ah, okay. And the 2021 season confirmed that to me. Oh, okay, I get it. I do, I understand that. I understand that. Hey, thanks for the follow, Commander. Did I get an alert? I'm not even sure if I got an alert. I know my alerts probably aren't working. I gotta look at that over this next few days and check that out. Hello there, Commander. Welcome to the chat. Right now, I'm doing some Train Sim World. A lot of times, I try to be a Star Citizen streamer, but I try to do a bunch of things. I try to do a bunch of games. Today, I decided to do Train Sim World because I had kind of a request, sort of a request for a viewer who wanted to see some Train Sim World, and I happened to be jumping back into Train Sim World at right around this time. So this past week or two, I decided to jump back in. Oh, that's weird. That's a weird sound. Yeah, your alerts are all over the place too. Yeah. So sometimes I do that. I actually just started jumping back into Mass Effect Andromeda. I never finished it. There's like a whole lot that I still have to do. Like I only successfully fixed one planet. If you know the game at all, there's like you make a planet like viable again, and I've made one planet viable, and there's several planets to go. So I decided to come back into that because I saw a few other streamers doing it. I said, let me get back into Mass Effect Andromeda. Perfect. Oh, look at that, right on it. I gotta stay. If there's any one thing that I like to do, I was just telling Katie earlier, one thing I want to do when I'm playing Train Sim World, I want to stick to the proper speed limits. I really hate it when I go over the speed limit, and they don't take points away, but you get a lot less points. So I pride myself in being able to stick to the speed limits. And it's hard to do when I'm talking to chat. But hey, that's all right, man. I love the fact that you guys are here, and I want to thank you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being in my chat today. Yeah, I don't think I got an alert, so I gotta check. I gotta fix that. I always have a little bit of trouble with alerts. See, look at that. I wasn't paying attention, and I went over speed. Oh, here we go. Gonna be over speed again. See that? Look at that. Oh, no. I got 3.9 miles to go. But there's a bunch of speed limit changes. Oh, okay, here we go. Yeah, so Commander, welcome. Thank you for popping in. Thank you for the follow. I really do appreciate it. You see, I'm regaled in New York because I'm from New York, but I actually live in Texas now. But I'm a loyal Giants fan. But whenever I'm driving my trains, I wear my New York stuff. Also, when I play the Division, because the first Division, I don't know if you know that game, The Division. The first Division game took place in New York. So again, there was a lot of places that were familiar to me, even though it was a scaled down version of New York. It took place down and around where my parents worked. They both worked for big banks back in the day. And it was like, they took place down in that lower Manhattan area. So now I play Division 2, which takes place in Washington, D.C. and but they do have what's called the Gangs of New York, and now it's a one-to-one scale version of Lower Manhattan, and so I'm very familiar with all the stuff that's around there. I grew up around there, you know, so I know Lower Manhattan. So when I play the Division, I put my New York hat on, even though most of the Division 2 takes place in Washington, D.C. So, Katie, when are you going to be streaming again for your? When are you going to do your next hop in your Japan scenario? That's a lot of fun watching you do that. That's also really awesome. I'm inspired to do that when I finally get Flight Sim 2020. I want to do that type of structured mission type stuff because I love flying jets, and you're really inspiring me to finally jump on it and get it. So we're coming up to our final destination. In 1.3 miles, I have to get down to 15 miles an hour. I'm not paying too much attention to the timetable. I know I'm late. I'm just having fun driving that train, high on cocaine. Casey Jones, you better watch your speed. You know, I never liked that song, but it just popped in my head. Well, I've reported the working title fuel bug. Oh, yeah, to the mod team. But I'm going to give it a break. I've created a new air hauler 2 with the longitude. Oh, cool. Okay. Yeah, that must totally annoying, that fuel bug. That's crazy. Whoa. Why did I hit the brakes? Now, see, with me, when I finally get it, I gotta fly out of DFW because I live in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. But then I gotta get Newark Airport and Kennedy Airport because that's where I grew up. I grew up in New Jersey, about 25 minutes north of Newark Airport, or Liberty Airport as it's called now. Hey, I don't blame you, especially if it's buggy like that. You're not really in the mood. I get it. Yeah, take a break from it because all it is just a lot of frustration. You know, flying along and all of a sudden you have no fuel. I mean, I get it. Probably going to generations. Oh yeah, you were talking about that the other day. Cool. Alright, we're coming in slowly to the station. 15 mile an hour speed limit. Yeah, I was looking at that on Steam. It looks like a cool game. Generation Zero. Hey, do me a favor, guys, and chat. Can you hear the music okay? Is it too loud? Or is it too soft? Or we started last night, but on his channel, anything other than Microsoft Flight Sim lags my OBS, and I need to figure out why. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow, anything other than Microsoft Flight Sim. Wow, I thought it would be the other way around. See, I have a 2-PC system. I have a gaming PC and I have a streaming PC. So I don't hit a lot of that, but I can't figure out why my voice meter messes up my Division 2 game. I can't figure that out. I have to shut down voice meter because I have voice meter on my game PC. I also have voice meter on my streaming PC, and they talk to each other. Oh, your hearing's not so good. Oh, yeah, I remember you telling me that. But thank you for that. I appreciate it. right, here we are. Penn Station. Nice and easy. Try to stop it right on the mark if I can. You do get points for stopping. I realized that recently. You do get points for stopping as close to the mark, this mark, as you can. Voice meter caused me no end of problems. Yeah, a lot of people don't like it. Long story, but it and other tech issues caused me to stop streaming for over... Oh, wow! Wow. Yeah, voice meter is crazy complicated, but it's for audio heads, you know, people who are like audio engineers and whatnot. So it's designed for them, by them. Objective complete. Yeah, I only went over the speed limit a couple of times, but I was pretty good. I got a gold. Level 13, level 9. Oh yeah, here, look at that. That's my actual name. That's my real name. I forgot that was there. Wow. So do you still use voice meter now, or have you just gone to something else? Yep, I got gold. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It's like Don Amici, the actor, Amici. Actually, it's Amechi, if you pronounce it properly. But my friends call me Amici, or my nickname is Meech. But yeah, my parents are yeah. Thank you very much. It is a cool name. It's very unusual. My parents are Nigerian, so I was first in my family born in the United States. I have an older brother. He was born in Nigeria. When he was little, they moved to my sister, who's 2 years younger than him. She was actually born in London. My sister is a British citizen. So my family almost settled down in London. There was talk of it, but then I think the ultimate plan was finally to come to the United States. So then right after my sister was born, when she was still really little, they moved to the United States and moved to Brooklyn. And I was born in Brooklyn. But yes, my sister is yes, that's the one in Pasadena. My sister was a British citizen. She was born in London, England. And I'm the youngest. So we were kind of born, you know. And it's funny because all our birthdays are like a week apart. My brother's is the last week in January. My sister's is the first week in February, and I'm the second week in February. My birthday was just a week ago today. So we're all in that order. So that's really funny. But yeah. So my sister's name is Obi, like Obi-Wan Kenobi. So we have these really unusual, cool Nigerian names. Although my mother's name was Henrietta. So go figure. Because since they were under British rule, all my aunts and all my aunts had all these British lady names, like Henrietta. One of my aunts' names was Edna. One of my other aunts' names was Mabel. I had an Aunt Mabel. I had an Aunt Edna. And then my mother's name was Henrietta. But they had all these Nigerian women, but they had all these British names. The name Michi is a Nigerian baby name. In Nigerian origin, mean only God knows. Yes, exactly. Did you just look that up? Only God knows. What my father told me was it means only God knows what will happen in the future. So God knows tomorrow. Indeed. Wow. That's really cool. I never even thought to look it up. But obviously because my parents knew. But and it was funny because at first I didn't believe my dad when he told me years and years ago. So he said only God knows what happened in the future. I was like, oh, okay. So I waited like 15 years. Right? And then I just kind of snuck in the question again. So what's my name mean? And he told me the same thing. I was like, okay, I guess he's telling me the truth. I don't know why I didn't believe him. But yes, it means only God knows what will happen in the future. Or God knows tomorrow. Yep. Yep. I was teased a lot about it when I was, you're growing up in Brooklyn, New York, and here you come with some weird name like that. And I was tortured a lot when I was a kid, and I was a small, little. I mean, right now I'm 6'3", huge. I was an offensive lineman in high school. But when I was in first, second, third grade, I was little. I mean, I was a little skinny kid, and I was chased home, beat up, teased. I was just I was just ridiculed. They didn't know how to handle these weird people with these weird names, and so I got tortured a lot until we moved to New Jersey, and it was like a whole nother thing. That's why I love New Jersey so much, because it was just like a polar opposite of the torture I went through in Brooklyn. I'm proud to say that I was born in Brooklyn, since it's just a popular, iconic city. But for little kid Amici, it was just hell on earth, because I was born in one of the worst places. I'll tell you a quickie thing. The Billy Joel song, "You may be right, I may be crazy, but it just may be a lunatic you're looking for." You know that song? There's a line in that song. Oh, your name means pure. Not sure about that one. Oh, stop. But there's a line in that song, if you remember the song. I was stranded in the combat zone. I walked through Bedford Stuyvesant alone, right? Which means that there was a place where you didn't walk around alone in that place. That's where I was born, right? He actually put it in the song how terrible it was. That was a rough neighborhood, and that's where we lived. And so it was just terrible. So when we moved to New Jersey, it was just such a totally different thing, and it put such a zap on my mind. It's like I never went back. I was like, I love Jersey. This is so much nicer. So but it's cool that I can run train sim and drive a train through that neighborhood. It's pretty cool. I gotta find that route and try to do that one again. Shall we try to run another route, or E to continue? Oh, you don't know the song? Yeah, you look it up. Billy Joel's "You May Be Wrong, You May Be Right." I think that's the name of it. You may be wrong, you may be right. But that's a line in that song. I was stranded in a combat zone. I walked through Bedford Stuyvesant alone. So that's the area of Brooklyn where I live, called Bedford Stuyvesant, or Bed-Stuy as it was shortened. Express as far as Floral Park, and calling all stations to Hempstead. Oh, I gotta go over there. No wonder I was on the stairs. So yeah, that part of New York is infamous for being just really, really rough. Oh, okay, go ahead. Make some coffee. Enjoy. I'll be here. And we are set to train. Key. Forward. Max brake. Lights on. Pressurized brakes. Wow, I'm getting good at this. Who knew? Load passengers. And we are on the left. I was stranded in the combat zone. I walked through Bedford style alone. I rode my motorcycle in the rain. I'm singing now, which is like a bad sign. I shouldn't be doing that. Check my phone here real quick. And I got a reminder for my physical therapy appointment. I'll check on that later. Oh, shoot. I missed Pam Shriver. Oh, I gotta blow my nose. Oh, excuse me, chat. Oh, I should have muted that. I'm sorry. That's very rude of me, chat. I apologize. Blowing my nose in your faces. Floral Park. I really don't know what that acknowledge thing is, but I hit it every once in a while. I don't know how it works. I was stranded in the combat zone. I walked through Bedford style alone. I rode my motorcycle in the rain. Here, I want to hear... Oh, actually, I can hear my music. I want to hear it a little bit more in my headset. There we go. Long Island Railroad. It's a nice chill music for running trains. Oh! Oh, shoot. Overspeed. Not paying attention. Messing around with the camera. My. I think I'm supposed to do that and acknowledge that, but I don't know. Doom, ba-doom, doom. Oh, I can go faster. So what's everybody else up to today? What's going on with everybody? It's a little chilly here. It's not bad. It's almost 50 degrees, so it's going to be a nice day today. But it's a beautiful day, not a cloud in the sky here in Texas. Gorgeous day. The window's right there and there, and I can see right out. This one's kind of covered by the house next door, but this one I can see the sky pretty well. And not that I can see a lot of it, but since I'm an aircraft fan, I live right under the approach route, the southerly approach route to Dallas Love Field. So a lot of those planes go right by, and I see them go like right by my window. It's still, it's a few miles, bunch of miles south, but they usually make their final turns nearby here, so I can see them going by. So it's pretty cool. And I got a small airport, like a small private jet airport that's not far, only a couple miles down the road behind me. So I have a lot of air traffic I can check out. And Dallas-Fort Worth Airport is a few miles west of here. So I see a lot of that air traffic. So it's just for airplane buffs, this is a nice area. You see lots of different planes going around in the sky. It's pretty neat. Boop, 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 boop. Wow, I can get up to 90 miles an hour. So eventually, chat, I will start doing stuff like, well, I don't think I'm at the point where I can do channel rewards and all that kind of stuff yet, but I'm getting there. I'm working on it. I'm learning how to do all sorts of things and make my streams interesting and all that kind of stuff. Let me set this up. Just stay nicely under the speed limit. One mile to 60 miles an hour. Whew. Wow. Alright, let's start to slow it down a little bit. I'm only going down to 60, so it's not too bad. But I'm going to get there quick at 80 miles an hour. Whew, okay. I'm gonna go back up to 70. Scare the people on this platform with my horn. Giggity. You really gonna let me go up to 70? Oh shoot. 35. Oh, 35. Wow, I almost derailed it. Wow, I can't believe I got it slowed down. I almost derailed this train. Shame on me. Oh, look at that. Oh well, that's all right. We made it. Oh, I forgot to start my here. I gotta do something with this. I got this little diffuser here. I'm gonna do a little BRB. And I'm gonna be right back. Just give me a minute. I want to start my little diffuser here because it has nice smells in the place, and I really like doing it. So I am still here, chat. Don't you worry. I am still here, chat. I am still here, chat. Just putting this thing on here. Ooh. Oh, shit. Okay. We're good to go. We are good to go. And I'm back. Katie's back. Everybody's back. So I'll show you what I did. Here, I got this one here. See my little thing here? Brings nice smells here, and I got the peppermint little oils. I don't know if you can see that. I just got these the Thursday. This came because I ran out before, so I got all these little oils, and I like to use them. I found that I start sneezing and sniffling, and I think it turns out that this room gets really dry. And so when it gets really dry, it's like I start sneezing. So I like to keep this on, A, because it keeps the place a little bit humidified, but B, because it just smells nice. So for the longest time, all I had available was the eucalyptus, because I just had that left over, but I ran out of all the other ones so long ago. So I finally broke down and just bought some. They're not the expensive ones, they're just the cheap oils, you know, I don't care. But I finally went and got some more, and I like to keep it running. This will run all day. So, but I'd like to get another one because that was from a company I used to work for, and they had a big, massive layoff one day, and I was one of the layoffs. So it's like I don't even like to see their logo. So I actually had to turn the thing around so I don't see their logo. So it gets me mad. You know, they like all these people were like called in and said, okay, as of right now, you no longer work here. It was like, wow, but that was like 4 years ago. So I'm at a really nice company now, like the one I was just talking about. So 4 years, and it's been great. But I mean, the thing works though. So, but I'd like to get a new one that like lights up. I have a small one on my desk in my office when I go into the office, and it lights up. It has a light, and it glows all different colors, and it's really nice. I'm thinking about bringing that one home since I'm not in the office a lot. I want to just bring that one home, but I'd like to get another big one like this, but one that glows. I don't know. I like glowing lights. Like if you see my PC, even my RAM has RGB on it. You know, so I just, you know, like even my mouse is like RGB. See the color changing. You know, I like a lot of RGB. So anyway, let's get back to the trains, shall we? Let's get back to this and this. And lock the doors. Yeah, I promised myself yesterday I was going to refill this for today. And I got started and I forgot about it. You know, it wasn't until I was watching the other dude do this that I realized that I can manipulate this camera like this. I never really did it before. And this is really cool. This is very entertaining. I mean, I knew I could do this and do this with the mouse, but I forgot that I could use the arrow keys to do stuff like this. Totally forgot. That makes it pretty cool. The last of my coffee. Oh, this place smells like peppermint now. It's wonderful. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. I missed this. I missed this station. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Oh, stop. Oh, I'm gonna go past it. Ah. Brace, brace, brace. Wow. This usually doesn't happen. Back it up. Brace, brace, brace. That is totally embarrassing. And I apologize. Oh, I used too much brake pressure. All right, let's open these doors. Wow, this looks like I actually know how to do this. Oh, 3 minutes late. That's all right. I'm not, like I said, I'm not paying attention to the timetable. Lock the doors. Nassau Boulevard. Oh, we're heading east. Okay. Okay. Okay, well that was interesting. I really gotta pay attention to what I'm doing. Okay, 0.6 miles. I have to be at 60 miles an hour. Oh, 0.8 miles. 0.7. When I first started playing, I had the, you gotta get yourself a new oil burner. Not seen mine since it... Oh, really? That's a bummer. Alright, we're coming up to 60, which is good. I'm right about 60. Oh, shoot. It's another stop. I did it again! I did it again! Oh, I'm gonna stop right on time! Oh, wow! Holy cow! I don't believe it! I can't believe I stopped right where I'm supposed to. Wow. Oh man, I'm really sorry about your oil burner though. That stinks. Excuse me, chat. My nose is running. I don't even have a cold. Excuse me. I don't even have a cold. I'm just like... It's just the weird weather and this small room with the heat and... I don't know. But this big nose, you know, anything's possible. My big nose. This is my family nose. My goodness. Alright, let's get out of here. Garden City, next stop. I can't believe I made that stop. I cannot believe it. All the passengers are all like smashed in their face. Okay, we're gonna focus. We're gonna focus. We're gonna focus. You know, I know what part of the problem is. Put the seat up straighter. .8 miles, Garden City. 0.8 miles. 900 yards to 60 miles an hour. So let's not go too fast. .52, 53, 54, 55, 56. All right, that's close enough. Oh, whoop, the other way. 58, and let's just coast it. Let the speed drop, I don't care. Just as long as I stay under 60. And then here comes the stop. 400 yards. You're not gonna fool me again. I'm really screaming into these stations. You may be wrong, for all I know, you may be right. I'm sorry that I'm singing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to do that to you, chat. I'm just in a good mood today. But that's that Billy Joel song if you don't want to look it up. It's stuck in my head now. Oh, what's this lady gonna do? Oh, I thought she was gonna jump on the track. I was like, don't do that, lady. Okay, let's get out of here. Country Life Press. Now, I know Country Life Press is like a really slow corner. I have to be really careful there around there. If there's one thing I know about this route, it's like Country Life Press is like, you can't go fast around there. And the first few times I played it, it always caught me off guard. Oh, shoot! Oh, no! I was supposed to stop completely. I've never had that happen before. I mean, I've had that. There was a yellow. I think there was a red signal, and I wasn't paying attention. All right, we'll just do it again. I don't mind. This is all I had planned for today, except for my spaghetti later. Yep, there was supposed to be a signal. I was supposed to stop, and I just wasn't paying attention. Absolute disaster. You're right. My fault completely. That was completely my fault. There was a signal, and it was not. I didn't pay attention to it. Forward. Lights. Charge brakes. Oh, wait a minute. Oh. Max brake. Charge brakes. And load passengers. You may be right. I may be crazy. Oh, but it must be a lunatic you're looking for. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I did the wrong. Oh, no, I didn't. I could have sworn I opened the doors. Oh, well. That's all right. We're doing it again, chat. Because I messed up. I can close the door. Lock the doors. It's kind of bittersweet when I say that. I'll tell you a little story. I'm also a bit of a space program nut, and one sad thing about it, we just had NASA's basically what I call it Hell Week. All three of the worst NASA disasters, Apollo 1, Columbia, and Challenger, they all happened within 1 week in late January, early February. All different times, obviously. But what happens is when something like that happens, when they realize something's wrong, the flight director will order the doors locked on the room. So he'll say, lock the doors. Both Challenger and Columbia, they both say that. You hear the audio transcripts. When they realize something really bad has happened, they'll give the command to lock the doors. So whenever I see that locked doors, I say lock the doors. But it feels kind of sad to me because I hear it when they say that lock the doors, because they don't want anybody leaving or coming back into the room when they're trying to figure out what the heck just happened to whatever spacecraft. So they say lock the doors. So you know, that's something that kind of interesting that I learned about the space program. But yeah, I'm a bit of a, I mean, I don't have that camera. One of these days I have to put my second camera back on here, because I have this camera, but I also have another one here. You can almost probably see it, but it's not hooked up to the streaming PC. So one of these days I gotta get either hook this one back up to the streaming PC or get another camera, and so you could get like a shot like this. But this one camera seems to be all I need for now. But for a while I had two cameras. Slow it down, slow it down. You lost your confidence using a cam. Why? Technical issues or something else? Hope it's not something else. You know, you look like a, you know, a handsome woman, at least from your picture. But old and ugly? Oh, come on. Don't say that. I know I'm old and I know I'm ugly. Oh my God, with this family nose? You gotta be kidding. If I can be on camera with this family nose, you can be on camera too. And I remember when you were showing the guitars, I could see just a tiny bit of your reflection in one of the guitars. You were trying not to, but I just saw a little faint reflection of you when you were showing your guitar swaying on the wall yesterday. So, so I caught a glimpse of you. But hey, you know, I do respect your privacy. I'm not trying to make you do anything you don't want to do. But I was trying to see. I was like, oh, is that her? Is that her? But no, I respect your privacy. Yeah, I was looking really close. I was like, oh, there she is. I can see her reflection. But no, I don't. I'm trying not to be that guy. I don't want to pry into your private life or anything like that. But no, I do not consider myself a good-looking guy by any stretch of the imagination. I think I look better when I'm smiling, but when I'm not smiling, I'm not a very good-looking guy. I can't keep a straight face. Yeah, I got the family nose, and it's big and wide. It's from my mother's side of the family. They all have this nose. I hate it, but it's, you know, it's the family nose, so what are you gonna do? I'm already looking forward to my spaghetti. It's only 10:30 in the morning here, and I'm looking forward to my spaghetti later. It's going to be good. I learned a long time ago that looks count for nothing unless it's me. What? Oh, why are you saying this? Why are you saying this about yourself? Don't say that about yourself. That makes me sad. Don't do that. Don't say that. Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest. You look very nice in your picture. Or did you just like pick the best picture of yourself to put on your Twitch profile? and you look nothing like that? Come on. Don't say that. If I could put my ugly mug If I could put my ugly mug on camera, I'm sure that you could be just as, I'm sure you'll be fine. That photo was 10 years old. Okay, well then, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Where are we? Oh, 60. Okay, we're good. 60 miles an hour. We are good. Got to stop in 1.1 miles. We are under the speed limit as of right now. Perfect. Well, you know, to each his own. Again, you know, I respect your decisions, of course. 70 miles an hour in 500 yards, but I think I'll just stick to this because we got to stop in about a half mile. So I'm gonna start slowing down. Oh, 35 miles an hour. All right, now I'm hitting it. I'm hitting my marks today, people. Okay, let's slow it down a little bit more. Oh, this was good. There's a lot more pressure on female streamers. You guys can roll out of bed. You know what? There's a lot of truth to that, unfortunately. I get it. I get it. That's really the sad thing about this stream and stuff. I will say one thing though. I think this is a good thing to talk about. And I'm gonna pause it so we can have a good conversation. Let me open the doors and then pause it. I can blow my nose because my nose is still running. Excuse me, chat. There's one thing that I hate in streaming. One thing I did notice, and I'll call them like the cleavage girls, okay? These women who feel like they have to show a lot of cleavage. There was this one streamer. I don't even know who she is. I don't even remember who she was because I stopped watching her. Nice enough woman. I get it, you know. But she was, you know, she was a young mom. She streamed in her kitchen, so there wasn't anything fancy. You just like behind her was just like her kitchen. She was married, you know, her husband was also a streamer. He was always just off camera. She had a little daughter that always played around, you know, around her while she was streaming. But she always had this shirt. Like some shirt, and it was always like low cut. Right? And I looked at it and I noticed it one day. I was like, oh wow, look at all that cleavage, you know. But she was just mommy and she was just streaming. But every once in a while, I would see her like take her shirt just nonchalantly and just tug on it. Just tug it to make sure. It looked to me, I don't know if I was right or not. It looked to me like she was making sure that her cleavage was popping out. And it was just like every time she did it, it made me mad. Now, you know, I'm going to be honest. I'm a guy. I don't mind that, you know. I'm a single guy, so that doesn't bother me. But for some reason, it bothered me in this context. Okay? So a lot of those girl streamers that I see who feel they have to show copious amounts of cleavage, it just, while I can appreciate it as a guy, it bothers me that they feel they have to do that. And so I stopped watching her because of that, because it just bugged me. I was like, you don't have to do that. So I tend to watch a lot of female streamers. Like there's a streamer, her name is Glitched in Orbit. She's Dutch. and she streams almost, well, not 99% of the time she streams Star Citizen. So I watch her a lot, and she has no issues with that. She's always in like a sweatshirt, and she's comfortable, and she doesn't feel the need to show her boobs or anything like that. And I respect her a lot for that. And so I watch her a lot. But it bugs me that I don't know if women feel they have to do that to get views, because apparently, you know, in this gamer arena, I guess it works, because there's a lot of guys out there who are like, oh, look, you know, she's showing a lot of cleavage, I'm gonna watch her. And I don't know, I feel that's wrong in a way. I wish they didn't have to be that way, but that, you know, there's a certain part of society which is just like that. There's that trade-off, and it feeds, you know, cheap shot streaming. Yeah, exactly. And when that one lady was doing that in her kitchen, and she was just nonchalantly just tugging her shirt down. She would just grab it and just tug it every once in a while. I was just like, don't do that. And it was just noticeable how she was doing that. And I was like, no, don't do that. I don't know. It just bugged me. So, I don't know. It's just, I didn't like it. But I'm not gonna lie and say that I don't like that. Like I said, I'm a guy, I'll take a peek, but, I also want to be a gentleman and not focus on that. You know what I mean? So in that case, in some other cases of some of the women streamers I saw who were doing that, it was just bugging me. You know what I mean? So, I just like the streamers. I like the women streamers who feel like they don't have to do that. So, yeah, it was just, I don't know, that bugged me. That bugged me a lot. But hey, if she felt like she needed to do that, fine, whatever. But she lost me, But at the same time, I can appreciate it, but I don't want to watch because that's what you're doing. I want to watch because of your content. And then I can relate to the content that you're doing. You play Star Citizen, I play Star Citizen. You run trains, I run trains. I like a lot of these. I like a lot of female streamers who fly flight sims. I never knew any woman growing up that liked flight simulators. None. And so, but I find lots of them here on Twitch. I was like, wow, all these women fly flight sims. This is great. So, that's great to me. So, I appreciate that for that. You know what I mean? You play Star Citizen, you fly flight sims. I like that. That's cool. But no, you don't need to show your cleavage for me to watch you. That's basically what I'm getting at. So, let's get back to running trains. I'm loading my passengers. I'm drinking my water. I'm gonna have to get more water soon. So it's 48 degrees outside right now. So it's getting warmer. Pretty soon I can turn my little space heater off here. Got a little electric heater. Because the rest of the house is just ice cold. So I sequester myself in this little room. And I can heat this room up to whatever I need to. And be comfortable. Stewart Manor. Yeah, I really feel bad that there's a lot of people who feel that way. That, a female viewer just can't roll out of bed and just stream. Me, and I'm really being truthful here. Me, that doesn't bother me. But I understand that's kind of the way it is. I hate that's the way it is, but for me personally, I don't think you need to doll yourself up just to be on stream, but You know, I don't think that's fair. We can get up to 70 here. But we got a mile to go, just under a mile to the next stop. So Katie, for me personally, if you feel you can just get out of bed and just start streaming and you put your camera on, I'm all for it. But I understand if you're shy about that, you know, it's okay. But I don't think it's fair that we expect women to get all dolled up when men can just, you know, be grungy and dirty and just, you know. I have to be honest, I almost missed the station again. I almost missed it again. I did kind of go over, but I still stopped in time. I stopped on the platform. Just a few feet over, but that's okay. That's okay. We're doing fine. Got a green signal. I forgot where that happened last time. I think we just passed it. I'm not sure. I can't remember. But we should be good. You know, I have to tell you, really be honest. I'm really happy to be streaming again. This feels really good. I'm going to actually put my seat back a little bit again. So I can chill. This is a nice chill stream. Nice day. Beautiful day. I had a nice breakfast. I made bacon, egg, and cheese with toast. But I put it in a sandwich. I made a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich. Because I had one slice of American cheese left and I wanted to use it up. So I was just going to have bacon and eggs with toast. But I say, you know what? Throw that slice of cheese on there and make it a sandwich. And it was wonderful. .9 miles, 0.8 miles to next stop, Nassau Boulevard. I think we got through Nassau Boulevard, and then that's when I did that disaster and hit the other train. So I gotta pay attention this time. I'm not gonna hit another train. I think it's bad when you hit another train, don't you think? That's not a good thing to happen when you're driving. When you're driving trains. Okay, so now I'm paying attention. 900 yards. Nice and easy. Yeah, probably, right? They kind of give you a little reprimand. A little slap on the wrist. For colliding with another train. Essentially T-boning another train. Gonna honk the horn. Alright, we got a green signal ahead, so... Barely anybody here. There's somebody in some distress over there. I don't know what that was all about. See those two red fire extinguishers over there? in the upper right, I put that fire extinguisher there. That's one of the missions that you have to do. Sometimes I'll jump in the game and I'll do the walking missions where you just walk around and you find fire extinguishers and maps. And I remember putting that fire extinguisher there. It's cool that it remembers. One of these, every once in a while, I'll just do that too. That's kind of fun. It's a little bit tedious because you only find like a couple of things per station. You got to run around and find a boat. It's kind of fun hopping on a train as a passenger and then going to the next station and then getting off and then trying to do those again. I'll try to do that once in a while, but these trains run so infrequently. I stood on one platform once for about an hour and there were no trains. I finally had to give up. I felt kind of stupid standing there. For an hour. I didn't accelerate time or anything. I don't know if you can even do that. So I have to pay closer attention to the timetable. So now what I do is I jump into a train, I jump into a thing, and I can pick what station I go to. So I just pick the station and spawn there, and then I look around, do the things, and I come out of the game, go back, go to the map, spawn at the station, and then do the things, and then jump back out again. Oh no, this isn't a stop, this is a speed limit. But the stop is coming up soon. Okay. 600 yards to stop. Oh, look at that. There's people on the tracks. Oh, look at those people on the tracks way back there. Wow, man. That's crazy. Country Life Press. Okay, here we go. Country. Oh, here we go. This is it. See the red signal in the upper right? I have to wait. Because I believe there's another train. Yeah, see? Here's the other train. Here it is. I don't utilize this map as much as I should. I have to wait for this train to pass. Aha! You see? I caught it this time. Call the cops, right? Call the transit police. Red means go like hell. Oh, no! Hit it! No, I won't. I'm not gonna do it. Here it comes. Blow my horn. Yeah, and that switch is like right there. Yeah, see, it's green now. Here we go. Wow. You know, I've run this one many times. I've never had that happen. $30 mph. Pay attention to your signals, man. Look at that. See that? I would have oversped. Look at that. Right on in my... Oh, shoot. I'm going to overspeed now. Oh, no! This is Country Life Press. This is what I was talking about. Look at that. See how far over the speed limit I was? There we go. This is the one that's really slow. It's like a really long curve. And the station is like right here. Let's look outside. I love these parking lots. Every once in a while, I will get off a train and I'll see how far I could walk beyond the station. The other day, I was actually walking in people's backyards on the street that was like just off the train line, and I was able to walk like a few houses off the train line, and I was walking around in people's backyards, and it was night, and I had a flashlight, and I was like, man, if this were real, the cops would be there like immediately, because I had a flashlight walking around in people's yards in the middle of the night. I mean, that's essentially that's what was happening. It was pretty funny. I was actually able to go like a block and a half off. There's no mod that lets you walk outside the game's boundaries. Oh, there is a mod. Oh, wow. I gotta get that. Because then I can walk down to the house where I lived when I was born. Albany Avenue in Brooklyn. One of these days I gotta run that route so I can go. I gotta run that route again so I can go past that street. I gotta check that. Thanks, Katie. Unlock left. I guess, is that on Steam or is that some other thing? Let me know. Not sure how far it lets you go. Oh, you never used it yourself? I gotta check it out. I think that'd be kind of fun. Not that it's like a lot of detail. I mean, it only goes out so far. And it only kind of alludes to the fact that there are buildings and whatnot there. But it'd still be kind of fun to go walking around. Oh, excuse me, chat. Pardon me. I got to bed late last night. What was I doing last night that I was so late? I forget. Whatever it was, I was having fun. So, they've seen a friend use it on Steam. On stream. Okay. I'll do some research on that after the stream. Maybe I'll get it. Just for the hell of it. Okay, stop is right there. So we're not going to go too fast. Yeah, these couple of stations are really close, so you gotta watch it. For a second there, I thought I was going to go into the back of that train, but I saw that the switch was set correctly. Oh, this is the end of the line. Nice little coast into the station. I forgot I put a reminder on my phone to remind me to do something. Uh-oh. 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 Is it not letting me stop? Do I have to really stop? There it goes. Okay. Wow. I didn't realize I had to get it so exact on the spot. Oh, yeah, I guess so. All right. That's the end of this line. Me may be right, I may be crazy. Oh, but it must be a lunatic you're looking for. Shut it down. We are going to... Oh no, I have to put on the max brake. Emergency brake. Yep. Be out. Lights off. Change ends to the other end of the train. Oh my goodness, what's gonna happen? Oh yeah, that's right, I remember. I have to go... I'm gonna walk through a chunk of the train. No, I'm not gonna walk through the chunk of the train. Let's just go this way. Wow, maybe I shouldn't walk through the train. There's too many people on this platform. I'll go this way. They're all waiting. They're like, hey, dude, open the doors, man. I have to get to work. What are you doing? And I'm saying, dude, I have to get to the other end of the train. Watch out for maps and fire extinguishers. Actually, no, I already did this one. So all the maps and the and fire extinguishers. I think I even mended a fence. Let's go look at the front of the train real quick. See, it still has the red lights on it. Activate the train. Forward. Now, does that mean... Oh, no, I haven't set the marker lights yet. Which I will now. And the headlights... Oh, let me look at that. Yep, marker lights are off. And headlights are on. Look at that. That's beautiful. And... Max brake. Pressurized brakes? That's right, I have to go back the other way now. I forgot about this one. For the return run, the same stopping patterns applies. All stations to Floral Park, then express to Jamaica. Speaking of Jamaica, I'm going to go to Jamaica. Hey, Warzone, how you going? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you being here. I'm sorry if I missed the alert. I don't think my alerts are working, so I gotta fix that. Oh, load passengers. Unlock right. Oh, okay. That was it. And going back to Country Life Press. I'm doing really good today, man. Thank you for asking. It's a beautiful day here in the U.S. I'm just here chilling with you guys, driving some trains. Oh, you gonna have spaghetti? Oh, you got me on your phone. Oh, that's cool. Oh, enjoy your spaghetti. We're both having spaghetti today. That's awesome. And thank you for the follow, Warzone. Appreciate it. So as you can see, we're running Train Sim World 2. I'm running the Long Island Railroad in New York. New York is where I'm originally from. I was born in Brooklyn, New York, raised in New Jersey, but now I live in Dallas, Texas. But I still am a New York fan. My Giants did poorly this year. Like, really badly poorly this year. Oh, you're in London. I was just telling the other person in chat, Katie, who's also in the UK. My sister was born in London. My family is Nigerian, and my brother was born in Nigeria, and then 2 years later, my sister was born in London, and then right when she was still an infant, essentially, what I'm told, they made the final jump to the United States, and I was born in the United States. Oh, look at that! Oh shoot! Oh shoot! I went over the speed limit in the station. That's terrible. So running when I came up with the Long Island Railroad is basically right where I lived. Like, I lived in New York, New Jersey. This train runs past where I was born, and basically this is just like where I lived for most of my life, in this area of New York, New Jersey. So I was like, wow, I'm gonna get the Long Island Railroad, even though in real life I never ever took the Long Island Railroad. There was never any reason for me to take it. But oh, you don't know how to play the game? I was just running trains back and forth. Here it is, Long Island Railroad. Long Island Railroad. MTA, Metropolitan Transit Authority. All right, Garden City. It's only a half mile away. Hey, Spacehead! Welcome to the chat. Oh, you're originally from Brooklyn too? Awesome. Yeah, man. I was born in Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn. And then my mom was like, "All right, enough of this." I think the story was see, my parents were separated when I was really young. So when we went to my dad's place to stay for a little bit, and as the story goes, I'm gonna go figure it out and have a good stream. Oh, okay, cool. Thanks for dropping by, man. It's a cool game. It's fun. and there's lots of passenger trains, there's freight trains, all sorts of stuff. Amtrak. You guys got a lot of trains over there in Europe that you can do. A lot of UK trains in the East Coast, up and down the East Coast of UK. So it's cool, man. You should check it out. That's my reminder, reminding me to get something out of my car. But the story is, when we were over at my dad's place on another part of Brooklyn, apparently bullets were fired on my street where my mom was, and she was like, "That's it, we're out of here." We grew up not far from Flatbush, near Kings Plaza Mall. If you know, I think I know where that is. Yeah, I was born in Bed-Stuy, and yeah, my mom was like, "Yeah, we're not staying here." So we moved over to New Jersey, and we moved to New Jersey when I was in 3rd grade, and never looked back. Well, I can't say never. I still had a lot of cousins and whatnot who lived there, and it's a lot. It's better now, but I love New Jersey. No, Bed-Stuy is the greatest, man. That's what I was telling the other person in chat, Katie. The Billy Joel song, "You may be right, I may be crazy, but it just may be a lunatic you're looking for." That part in the song where he was saying, "I was stranded in the combat zone. I walked through Bedford-Stuy alone." Remember that? You remember? The Billy Joel song? I'm telling people that's where I was born in Bed-Stuy, and they put it in the song. That's how bad it was. I can't knock it, though, because Brooklyn is an iconic city, so. But yeah, I was glad when we got out of there and moved to Jersey. I was so happy. I was so happy. Even only being in 3rd grade, I saw the difference, and I was like, yeah, this is where I'd rather be. you know. Let's stop it on the mark, baby. Stop it on the mark. I am not even paying attention to the timeline. I know I'm late. I know the chorus. Let me ask you. I'm going to pause this. I got the deluxe version for this game from my dad because he likes these kinds of games, but none of us can figure it out. How do you just start a route without all of these introductions? Or do you have to do the introduction? You know what? That's a good question. I don't know, because I did the introductions just so that I can learn how to run the trains. I mean, the trains are kind of simple, but each train is different. So I'm doing this one because I did it so much I really know how to use it. But one day I just dabbled in a freight train, and it was so different that I was like, whoa, I better learn how to do it. So I always run through the introductions to teach me how to do the trains. But I don't know. That's a good question. I'm not sure. I'm sure there's a way you can just jump into the train, but for me personally, I felt like I needed some instruction in each train that I was doing, so I knew how to drive it, because they're not the easiest things to do. But if there is a way, I'll look it up and try to let you know. But my experiences was like I went through all the introductions. They seem endless, and they put you in these random scenarios. I kind of thought you could just jump in on one of these routes. Unfortunately, I'm also on you're on Xbox too. Well, I don't think there's a huge difference between Xbox and I mean, you can see I'm on PC. I don't know. I'm always the kind of guy. I mean, I can't really relate because I'm the kind of guy who's like, teach me how to do this first. So I go through with all the introductions. That's just how I am. I'm like, I have no idea how to use this thing. Teach me how to use it so I can use it right. but I know there's a lot of people out there who just want to jump in. But for me, had I not learned how to do this, I would have just been crashing trains left and right. This game takes some practice, some patience. I really recommend walking. She recommends walking through the training and tutorials. If you don't know, it's cool. I just thought, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's cool. Ask away. I appreciate it. But yeah, I don't really know. I just run through the. I always run through the tutorials. I actually like the tutorials because it was like, you know, I have no idea what I'm doing. Teach me how to do it first. So but yeah, you know, if for some reason I do figure it out, you know, I'll let you know. But I think there is some way you can just jump into a route and just start doing it. Lock the door. Unlock the doors. Actually, I think so too, but my dad is impatient. He just wants to jump in. Hey, you know, that's what he wants to do. That's cool. You know, it could be kind of fun to do that. It's just figuring it out. Oh, what the heck is my Google Assistant doing? It's showing me what? Oh, that's telling me that I have a reminder. Lock it up and let's go. Oh, no, no, no! I lost my pressure. I hit the wrong button. Max brake. Repressurize the line. Every once in a while I do that. I make a mistake and I lose my brake pressure. You gotta head out in a few. Do you often play this game? What is your typical... Actually, I did have a schedule. I used to do Wednesdays and Saturdays, but now I'm just kind of streaming like I try to stream on a couple... Basically, I don't have a schedule. So I try to stream a lot during Saturdays, and then when I get off work during the week, like, you know, of course I'm in the U.S., so that'll be like 4:30, 5 o'clock for me, Central U.S. time. I'll try to stream for a couple of hours. So I'll stream 2-3 days during the week, and then on Saturdays, I'm actually gonna finish this one, and then get off the stream so I can start doing my chores. I have some laundry to do. I like to do it about this time of day. So no, I don't really have a set schedule, but I'm starting to stream more. So just watch out. You know, if you follow me, it'll let you know what I'm streaming. And we'll see if I come up if I can start an actual regular schedule from now on. But right now, I just kind of stream when I have the time, 2 maybe 3 times a week. Oh, you're in Pennsylvania. Cool. I have friends in Pennsylvania. Half mile. Start slowing down. So that's cool. So you'll be like, if I stream in the evening, you'll also be evening for you. So that's cool. I wanted to do this one because my friend Katie here is in the UK, and so by the time I stream in the evenings, she's already in bed, UK time. So I wanted to make sure I streamed today during the day so that people in the UK can see it. And thanks for the follow, Spacehead. Appreciate it. Man, I am 5 minutes late in this station. I can get better points if I Aw. Thank you, Katie. But yeah, you know, if I have streamers if I have, people in chat who are in a different time zone, I like to at least try to stream so that they can watch, you know. All right, you guys, have a good day. Have a good day, Spacehead. Thanks for dropping by, and hope to see you again. I'll be around. Unlock right. Oh, hydrate. Oh, no more water. I'm gonna have to get water. I'm gonna pause it for a second. Here, let me pause it for a second. I want to get some water because it's kind of hot in this room now. I'll be right back. I'll be right back, chat. Yeah, I'll make it a chair stream. I'm not even gonna switch cameras. I'm not even gonna put the be right back. I'm gonna introduce you to the chair. It is now a chair stream. I'll be right back. What are we doing? I'm back, chat. Oh, that's so much better. That's so much better, chat. I'm back. We're loading passengers. We're good. We're good. This is a nice little station. Lock the doors. Actually, I don't even have to lift this cup up. You know, the cool thing about this desk, I just bought this desk for this new office. This used to be a spare bedroom. And about 4 weeks ago, I turned it into an office. I got rid of the bed. And I made an office. And I bought this new gaming table. And it has a little hook for my headphones. And if you can see here, it has a cup holder that screws in here. And I was like, that's the coolest thing. So I could just put a little thing in there, drink some stuff. This is the best thing I've ever done, is make this room into an office. It was a bedroom for the longest time. And I've only had a couple of people stay with me. I had 2 roommates, and one friend of mine who stayed with me for a good part of a year. And then another guy, actually, by coincidence, they were both named Michael. And the other guy came here. I really don't know why. He moved from another state and came here. And then it was like, then he moved back. I don't know why, but he was just living with me for a while. But it happened so rarely. So this room was basically unused for months, years, just sitting idle. So I was like, you know what? I want to use this room for something else. So, I never really thought of it, but back in October, I had knee replacement surgery. I got my left knee replaced. Best thing I ever done, by the way. And it's really doing really well. So my master bedroom was upstairs, right above here. Master bedroom, bathroom. And I have a little loft right outside that bedroom that looks out over the living room. And that's where my computer was. This whole setup was upstairs in that loft. But it's a really skinny loft. It's long, but it's skinny. So there's not a lot of room up there. But I had this whole setup, both my computers. I had this folding table, not this desk. I had a folding table. So when I had the surgery, I was like, there's no way I'm going to be able to go up and down the stairs. So I brought everything downstairs and I put it in my little dining area. I have a little dining area next to my kitchen right outside this door here. And I sat down there. I got everything set up. I had the surgery. Didn't go upstairs for like 2 months. It was like I said, it was like in the end of October, I had the surgery. And I said, okay, by January, after Christmas, after New Year's, I'll move back upstairs. So by the time December came around, I was walking again, and I was walking fine, and I was doing physical therapy, and my knee was bending, and it's still coming along. It's coming along really great. So, but it got to the point where I can go up and down the stairs again. But while I was sitting there, with the kitchen right behind me, there's another bathroom right here. I was like, this is really nice. I think I'd like to keep my computer equipment down here. So I got the idea of getting rid of the bed and making this an office, because a lot of times I work from home as well. We have a nice office in another town not too far from here where we actually work. I work IT in that company, so I have to deal with a lot of equipment. So there's times I have to be in the office, but a lot of times I don't have to be. So I can work in here and also play in here. So I made this a little man cave, and so it made me buy this new desk, and it is so perfect with this cup holder, and I can keep the room warm. There's a lot more room to maneuver. There's a TV in here. I have cable in this room. That's another thing. I put cable in here for my guests. My father also came to live with me for a little bit, for like a month, while my sister went and traveled. She used to bring him here from California. He would stay with me for several weeks while she traveled, and then come and pick him up. But my father doesn't travel anymore, so he's not coming back here. He just stays in Pasadena. So I had cable run in here, in my living room and in here, and also upstairs. So I was paying for this cable box in this room, and it wasn't being used. So I was thinking about getting rid of it, but I was like, you know what? I'm going to make this an office. So I kept it so I could have TV. I have a little TV in here. There's a bathroom right next to this, right here, in this office. The kitchen is right outside this room. And my dining area is now set back up as a dining area once again, not having computer equipment all over the place. And it's great. And I'm just like, this is the best idea I ever had. So I'm really, really enjoying it, which makes me enjoy doing the streaming a lot more, because now I have a proper room. Although I do miss having the loft upstairs, but now that loft is going to be used for something else. I also build a lot of models. I build like plastic models. And I also, somehow, I ended up getting into Legos. I build Lego models. If you can, well, you can't see it. I don't know if I can put the camera over there. See that Saturn V? That's a Lego. See that Enterprise? That's like a knockoff Lego. It's called Mega Blocks. And there's a space shuttle over there. That's also Lego. So I have these Legos. So I have that folding table upstairs. That's going to be my model building, Lego building area up there. And it's working out really well. I haven't done it yet. I still have to clean up that area. But I have this big Lego project that I'm trying to start. So I'm going to use that area for building models and building Legos and whatnot, and getting back to building plastic model kits. Yeah, and that's it. So now this room is an office, and it's great. I love it. It's like the best thing. So anyway, let's get back to this, because I still want to run this train, and I got to go and start doing my chores for the day, which is laundry. And I promised myself I was going to clean up my bathroom. Yes, models, plastic models. I like building like airplane models, like modern like jets. I have like an F-14 that I want to build, and a bunch of other planes. I like military. You build models too? Oh my God, you're just like the most wonderful, fantastic person ever. You collect guitars. You build models. You fly flight sims. I mean, you can't get any better. You can't get any better than that. That's awesome. So I've been wanting to get a proper airbrush to start building again. You have a stash 3 feet high, but not made any in ages. Yeah, me too. A lot of the models I have. I'm gonna overshoot this station. A lot of the models I have came with me from like the 80s. I almost oh wow, World War II German vehicles? Ah, cool. Yeah, I like modern jets, you know, like F-18s, F-14s, you know, a few space models. But yeah, I like building like modern military jets. My first model kit in my life, a friend, it's like my older brother's Scoutmaster gave me this this model kit. It was a Buccaneer from like the 50s, 60s. It was like a Buccaneer, a military jet, and I know that's a British jet, and that's what got me into it when I was still a little kid in Brooklyn. That was my first ever model kit, and I've just been in love with models ever since. So I used to build them a lot when I was little, but then when I became an adult and got into moved out into in my own apartment, I had these tiny little apartments, and I had no place to build. I had no place to build these models. So I went from apartment to apartment and never having room. So now I have this little house. It's a duplex, but it's my own house. I was like, you know what? I have room to start building models again. Finally, after all these years. We're talking, I moved out of my house and I got my first apartment in 1984. So I haven't built any models since then. And I still have that F-14 came with me from that house in 1984. I still have it upstairs. I actually built that model once and it came out great, and then it got trashed and I threw it away. I bought it again and it's still in the box waiting for me to build it since then. And somehow, I didn't even do this on purpose. Somehow my friends just thought, hey, he would like Legos. So my friends always get me these Lego kits for Christmas. So a bunch of these I got. Some of them I got as gifts. Some of them I bought myself. The Saturn V, the Enterprise, I bought those myself. But I have a lot more upstairs that are on display that my friends bought me. So I never thought I'd really like Legos, but I do like building Legos. But I want to get back to building regular model kits. But I have a big Lego project that I'm starting to sort the pieces because it's a knockoff Lego. So it's like it doesn't have a proper instruction sheet. And then I have last Christmas my friends bought the lunar module Lego kit that's sitting there. I'm gonna do that after that, and then I'm gonna get back into model kits. So I got so many model projects I gotta start, but now I have room to do them. Was going to stream it, but not very good at it. Oh really? You're gonna stream? You had the ICM Krupp radio truck in progress for about a year. Oh wow, that would be cool. Set up a downward camera and show you building it. That way, you know, you don't have to show your face, which is a shame, but I get it. I think you should do it. I think you should try to do it. I think it'd be very interesting. There's a lot of people who well, I think there's a lot of people. I see a lot of YouTube videos of people building models. Maybe not live streams. I gotta see if there's people who live stream model building. I know there's people who do people stream Lego? I see YouTube videos where people build models and they maybe build some Legos, but that might be cool for you to do model building on stream. I think that would be a cool idea. Well, I think it's a cool idea, you know, but you should give it a shot. I don't know. It might be cool. All right, let's get going. Floral Park, I should say. Oh, excuse me. I'm burping. Excuse me, chat. Now there's a model making computer game. Oh, really? You know, I also have what's that game called? Yeah, PC building simulator, where you have a little PC repair shop business. I actually have that, and it's actually pretty cool. It actually teaches you a lot about the process of building PCs. These PCs, my gaming PC and my streaming PC, I built those, and I have a lot of fun building them. I think about another 2 years, and I can be coaxed into building yet another PC. I'd like to finally get a 30 series graphics card. I'm an NVIDIA person, so I like my NVIDIA cards. I have a 2070 Super in my gaming PC. But I'd like to get a 30 series, like a 3070 or a 3080 or something. But you know how the prices have been with those this past couple of years. I haven't been able to get them. I haven't been able to afford it. So, oh, I thought I was stopping. I'm not stopping yet. Another 900 yards. But I'd like to upgrade this PC a little bit longer. So this PC will probably last me another 2, maybe 3 years if I get a new upgrade the video card, and I like to upgrade the cooler to one of those cool NZXT Kraken coolers with a little LCD screen on it. I know that's a lot of I know it's expensive. It's kind of overindulgent, but I really want one bad. I really do. I used to build my own, but buy them now. But did upgrade my Mobo RAM and CPU last year myself. Oh, that's cool. All right, Floral Park. Let's coast into the place here. Yeah, one of these days, if I have money, one of these days I'd love to just buy a new PC and just boom, just have it. But I still have a lot of fun just building them. But yeah, I see the allure of just buying a PC and boom, it's done. You got it. So one of these days I'm just going to buy myself a new PC and just have it. All right. Yeah, I saw. I think you see. I saw your specs on your PC on your streaming page. I think I saw that, right? I can probably afford to upgrade the CPU in this at some point. That'll probably be good. The motherboard is good. Oh, I'm sorry. I think I saw you have your PC specs on your streaming page, right? I think I saw that. I can probably stand to what I said was I could probably stand to upgrade my CPU in this at some point. But definitely the video card. If I can upgrade the video card, it'll go a long way and last another couple of years. Ooh, 5.6 miles. I got a little ways to go. I do, although I have spare PCs, I don't know. I don't have a capture card. Oh, yeah. I think one of the greatest things I ever did was get a capture card. I was doing that NDI thing for a little while because I didn't have a capture card. And man, while it worked, I had a hell of a time trying to figure out if it when it didn't work, I couldn't. I had a heck of a time trying to figure out what was wrong. So I broke down and just got a capture card, and it's so much easier, so much simpler. It still has its quirks, but it's way easier than doing all that NDI stuff with like no capture card, just doing it across. Because I really like having two PCs, one for streaming, one for gaming. You kick myself, kicking yourself. You got a 4K capture card back when I was having all my tech issues, but never used it. Oh no! You sold it. Oh man. Oh man, I feel for you. Well, you know, you don't know what you don't know. You know, you can't kick yourself too hard for that. Oh shoot. 10 miles an hour. I gotta get to 10 miles an hour and 200 yards. Oh no. Oh, I think I can do it. I think I can do it. Oh. I did. Brace, brace, brace. What's with all these weird... Okay, because it's switching, that's why. I can't believe I made it, though. I am like the worst train driver. All my passengers are getting tossed around. Oh, the pilot fight. They are! Oh my god. I'm so sorry, passengers. I have to make an announcement. Everybody's bleeding and concussions. They're gonna sue the whole train line. I'm gonna be in trouble. Yeah, I mean, you're going 80 miles an hour and you gotta get down to 10. Look at that. Shoot. Let's look inside the windows. Look at that. See, all the seats are empty because they all fell out. They're all on the floor. The driver today was Lawrence Taylor. I can speed up. Like a pack of wild dogs. LT, baby. Okay, well I can get back up to 80 again. Jeez. Whew. Yeah, right. Go see if you can how far you get with LT. Complain to him. Let's keep it under. Let's just coast for a little while. We're going downhill a little bit, so I'm going to have to put on the brakes a tad bit. Coast again. I'm going to slowly keep accelerating until we flatten out. 2.2 miles until we have to slow down to 35 miles an hour. I got to pay attention. I'm going to kill my passengers again. 1.6 miles. 1.6 miles. 1.5. I'm 5 minutes behind schedule at least. No, not even. Maybe more than that. $1.2 miles. Slow it down. Start thinking about slowing down. We're not going to do that again. One mile. Start hitting the brakes. 0.7 miles. Slow it down. Half a mile. Alright, 900 yards. We should be good. We're good. We're better than good. Alright, we're at 31 miles an hour. There we go. 200 yards. I'm taking my time. I messed up already on this on this route too many times. I gotta be careful. Look at that, right on the nose. Let's slow it down a little bit more. Up 15 miles an hour. See, it's those ones that I always miss. Oh, it's a half a mile. Okay, we're good. It's it's a little more than a half mile away. I thought it was like a few feet away. It looks like it, but it's further away. Do I dare accelerate? I'll accelerate a little bit. 900 yards. 1,000 yards, really. Okay, 900 yards. Coast it. 700 yards. I'll start slowing it down. 600. Oh, we're going up. Ooh, we're going steep uphill. 1.8. Look at the train rocking. My God. $22 miles an hour. 20 miles an hour. Alright, that's cool. Let it slow down. We should be good. Oh, now we're going downhill. Oh, this is the end of the line. I think this is it. This might be the end of the stream, too, because I really got to start. Oh, I didn't take my pills. Alright, that's right. Oh, I'm accelerating. 15. Let's get down to 14. There we go. Just glide into the station, baby. Just glide it in. Going back to football, SB this year's Super Bowl this year is good. It was nice to see a close game. Yeah, yeah, it was a good game. I was kind of rooting for the Bengals since they had been out of it for so long. But you know, it was a good game, and absolutely, and I'm glad LA won. But I was rooting for the Bengals. Yeah. Okay, so cool. This is perfect time then. I'm going to stop this. This should be the end of this. I think it is anyway. Let's get right on the mark. Okay. Unlock both, I think, right? Yep. I think this is the final stop. Yeah, because it's red here. LA was your second home. Yeah, that's right, because you lived there for a little bit. And we are loading. We are a good 5. We're 10 minutes late. Well done. That's it for this duty. Woo! We are done. What do I got to do here? Oh, yeah, I got stuff to do. Turn the lights off. Marker lights on. Brake to max. Oh, no, emergency. Reverser. Oh, key out. That's right. Key out. And take the key out. Actually, I don't have to take the key out. Oh, that's it. Climb down. How do I get out of here? Alright, we are done. I'm going to hit this little mark and we'll be done. And stop equals wait. Yeah, for the long... Me too. I'm still eating anyway, so they have to they have to stop. Yeah, for the long heat summer, wish I'd never come back to the... Aww. Long, hot, wet summer. There was a TV show called Long, Hot, Wet Summer on Netflix. I have it in my list. I've been meaning to watch it. Yeah, right. Typos. Oh, I just missed. Oh, I just missed 14, level 15. That's okay. See how I got a silver star? See that? Because I screwed up so much. That's okay. All right. I think we are done for today. Kings and Queens. I think this is the one that takes me past... Oh, no, that's not the one that takes me past where I lived. I think. Where are we? Atlantic Terminal. Oh, it might be, but I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I am going to go back to the main menu. With the way I drove, I'm surprised that I didn't get the less than bronze. That was terrible. But let's see what we can see. Let's do some chat. And chill for a minute. And then I'm going to go and do adult things like laundry. I have a lot of laundry to do today. Because I got my little whatchamacallit? My bathroom rugs. I gotta wash those. I hate to say it, but I haven't washed them. And I took a close look at them today and I was like, oh my God, I gotta wash these rugs. Because this is the day I usually do all my laundry anyway, so. I know adult things are really overrated. I don't want to be an adult today. But I have to. Because no one's going to do it but me. So I'm good. So I'm going to wash those. This is going to be the first time since I bought them. I didn't buy them too long ago. But it's going to be the first time I bought them that I'm going to wash them. And they say you could put them in a wash, but they're really stiff. But I was like, I don't know how these go in the wash. So I have two sets. One for downstairs, one for upstairs. So I'm going to just wash them separately. And then I'm going to wash my regular clothes. I know this is really exciting. We'll talk about laundry. But I'm going to wash them and see how they come out. So anyway, it's nice. I have my own washer and dryer right here, so I don't have to go anywhere. I don't have to always have quarters on me to take to the laundry and all that kind of stuff. And I actually want to go outside a little bit because it's a beautiful day and I need my vitamin D. So, I am going to go. I want to thank everybody for coming out. I want to thank Katie for keeping me company. I was glad that I could show her a little bit of Train Sim World 2 Long Island Railroad routes. It's cool. It's fun. And I will do it again another time. But I might do some Star Citizen the next time. We'll see. But this was fun. I like doing I like doing Train Sim World because you can get in and do stuff as opposed to Star Citizen where it takes you a long time to get somewhere just to do one thing. But it's still an awesome game. I love it, and I'm a backer of the game. So anyway, I think that's going to be it for today. I think this was a good stream. Thank you very much, everybody, for coming and lurking and hanging out and having fun, driving some trains around, acting stupid, and I'm gonna go back to the real world now and do stuff. And looking forward to my own spaghetti later tonight. It's gonna be good. So anyway, have fun. Have a good rest of your weekend. Everybody in the UK, please stay safe. I know the storm has passed, but I hope you haven't gotten things weren't too bad for you. That was really crazy. Everybody be good. Have fun. Katie, enjoy Generation Zero. Right? It's Generation Zero, right? Enjoy Generation Zero with your buddies. That's gonna be cool. And it was good to meet you too, Katie. I really appreciate you coming by. Hope you drop by again. And you guys take care. I'll see you later. Have fun. Have a great weekend. Be good to each other. Be safe. Wear your masks if you wear your masks. And be safe, okay? Please. Please, we want you around. All right? So take care. Bye-bye. See you later. And Katie, I'll catch you next time you're streaming, because you're inspiring me to get back into flight simming. Like I said, I got my Alpha and Bravo right there. I got to hook them up. So, okay. See you later. Bye-bye.